Thank you, Ann. Unionizing tens of thousands of daycares across the state. Some daycare operators say they don't even know about it, and those who do don't really like it. 24-hour News 8 political reporter Rick Albin on top of this story tonight, live in Lansing. Rick, what's going on there today?
Well, Susie, I think it's important to point out that some of those daycare providers say that they do like the unionization plan that somehow developed between the Department of Human Services and a separate entity that they set up called the Michigan Home-Based Child Care Council. That council ended up somehow bargaining the collective rights for these home-based child care centers, and there was a vote. But apparently only about 6,000 of the potentially 70,000, that's 6,000 of potentially 70,000 of the home care providers actually voted, and it's not clear how many were actually contacted. It's important to know that of the 6,000 that voted, 98% said, yes, we want to unionize. But the real question isn't even about the union, it's about how this all came to be. This MHBCC, as it's called, was funded through the Department of Human Services. This year, the state legislature, the folks according to the Constitution that do the appropriation, said we're not funding it anymore, but it still exists. It's still being paid for by DHS, and some in the legislature want to know why.
Well, we have had the department before our appropriations subcommittee. I thought that they were going to be here at this committee meeting as well, and I'm disappointed that they were not here, because I think that's where the real issue is. We have some questions about how this process was set up, and also the fact that they're continuing to fund this program when it was defunded. So that's where the issue is. And so we will continue the process of getting the answers, but also of moving forward to deal with this issue.
So this story raises a lot of questions. Does DHS have the right to set up MHBCC? That's a question that will have to be answered. Is it appropriate to unionize privately owned businesses, particularly in their own homes? Another question that may have to be answered. But the real question that is going to be simmering could end up being a pretty big dust-up here in Lansing. Who appropriates the money around here? The Constitution says it's the House and the Senate. But the way this is set up, the House and Senate said don't pay for this. The administration through the DHS has gone ahead and funded it anyway, and that could create a real show here in Lansing. We'll continue to follow this. This may be the first time you've heard of this story. It won't be the last. Live in Lansing, I'm Rick Albin, 24-hour News 8.